Alrighty guys, this is our gaming and today we are gonna be playing some more Zombie World Unity test, and this time we're gonna go for some battlecruiser action. And I wanna test out the new patch because there is a new update and there have been some major changes, especially when it comes to the bosses, the corner bosses and then the actual other bosses, because now the real bosses have a delay before they regenerate. If I remember correctly, the ones before are gonna have a 10-second delay, and then the ones after are gonna have a 20-second delay, which is pretty cool. And also they said there is a new boss, and the boss is it was the Dreadlord. The boss is the Dreadlord. I've never seen him, I've never seen how he looks, I've never seen what he does, but I'm gonna assume he maybe has spells similar to the actual Dreadlord from Warcraft. Now we are on very hard, so this is not the hardest difficulty. This is just one to test out the new patch notes. I wanted brutal, but the other guys said otherwise. They said no, we want kills, we'll go very hard. Even though I wish they hadn't, I'm gonna have to deal with this. The only downside is that bosses spawn a bit slower, but I believe by minute 40-ish we should be able to have destroyed all of the bosses. I'm gonna go for the corner bosses again. If you don't remember, there was also a patch for these. Now they do get stronger and stronger with the times that they die, and there is actually a timer that tells you when they respawn, and it's every 5 minutes, no longer every 10 minutes, so that now you can actually farm them. Okay, let me get the golem. Nice, I got the Yamato. Now I just need to run. Run. I don't want to get destroyed. Okay. I also like the fact that each time I hit it with one of these cannons, I do get experience, which is a bit weird. I don't know why this would have to happen. Why I would have to get experience each time I hit the boss, but okay. So we do have a couple beginners here. We've got a Russian, we've got another guy that I think is a Russian. Lots of Russians overall. This game has always been filled with Russians for some reason, because I've seen mostly Russians playing it. I've seen groups of Russians, I've seen just Russians everywhere. I'm not sure why. If you know, you could just take your time off and tell me in the comment section, why is this game so filled with Russians? It's more than the others, more than Kerrigan Survival. I'm seeing Russians all over Starcraft, but not as many as in this one. It's a bit weird to me, because I don't play this game a lot anymore, and it's just odd that every single game we have to have like 3 Russians all speaking in Russian, and of course I'm oblivious to everything because I don't speak Russian. Okay, can I get level 8 off of this one? No, 7, okay. It's still cool. I need one more corner boss to get level 8. And also now the level 8 aura does not affect the bosses anymore, so they don't take extra damage if they sit next to you when you're level 8. Which is kind of a bad thing, but that's not a horrible thing, not a terrible thing. I mean, I guess I should turn on the setting to be able to see their HP bars while they are damaged, so okay. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Show damaged, perfect. Now we can see all HP bars that are damaged, so that we can see exactly how tanky the new bosses are, because I bet they've modified their HP too. I bet they changed the boss HP too. Oh, and also the buildings, these are buildings, spawn faster the higher the difficulty. So that's a thing. I'm not sure if that's like a huge buff or a nerf. It depends on exactly how fast they spawn. Do they spawn a lot faster than before? Do they spawn just as fast? Do they spawn a lot slower on very low difficulties? I'm gonna have to check that out probably, because if it's good, then it's gonna be a huge buff to everyone who really wants to farm in this game, because that's gonna make the farming of kills a lot faster. I'm gonna have to check that out, but for now I'm gonna look at the bosses. I wanna see what the Dreadlord can do. I assume he maybe has the sleep ability, so that he can immobilize you and then destroy you. I'm not sure how much damage does he have. If he's got tons of damage with the sleep ability, then he would be very scary. But if he just doesn't have a lot, then it's okay. Kerrigan I think has the most damage out of all the bosses by far. She's got the jump that deals like 200, and then she's got her abilities and auto attacks that I guess deal also like about 100 damage. She's the one that has the most damage. And then I guess it's the Haka with his like spawns, because the Haka spawns also deal some insane damage. I believe it's like 40 damage per hit, and then when you have 4 of those all attacking you at the same time, then you're kind of screwed. So I'm gonna see the new boss. The bottom left boss has respawned. Yeah, it tells you. It actually tells you when the boss has respawned. This is so cool. Now I don't have to actually check every 3 minutes if the boss spawned. I'm gonna go for vision and range because I don't want to mess with the golem. It can still blink on top of me even though it doesn't deal 400 damage per hit anymore. Or it doesn't because the difficulty is low, because it usually does do a lot of damage. I also have my armor, my special armor from talent points. Have they changed these? No, they didn't. It's the same. Yeah, I thought that maybe they've added some, or they've lowered the cost of the mastery one, because the mastery costs so much. 20,000. 20,000, that is by far the most it's gonna ever cost, and I'm not even sure why. There is no way you can get the masters unless you've been farming points for forever. Okay, I'm gonna Yamato the golem again and run away. Give me that sweet level 8. Also the Killora bug doesn't work anymore. I've learned that the hard way when I tried Torment 2. The next boss. Is this the second boss? Is this for real? Is this the second boss? I think, yeah, I think this is only the second boss. Now let us look at its regeneration. It seems to be regenerating HP immediately after it's being attacked. So I cannot see a delay here. I don't see a delay. Why do I not see the delay? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna focus fire him down. No, I don't see a delay. Maybe there is now. Nope, no delay. No delay in regeneration, which is a bit weird. There's supposed to be one. There's supposed to be a delay. Okay. The bosses do still last 5 minutes? I don't think so. I mean, it's gonna take damage. It's still like killable, but it's not as killable as it used to be. Does it have more HP? I think it changed. It's 150,000. I'm pretty sure it had less before. Does it have less or more HP? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check. Look at this 150,000, see if it's different. Because I'm sure they've added something in the game that they aren't telling us about. Because that's how they do it. This guy, this developer, doesn't really disclose how the game works, always. So you have to find out a lot of things by yourself. For example, that the structures respawn every so often, because first time I thought that once I destroyed them, that was it. I thought the game maybe bugged or something, but nope. They do actually respawn, but now I guess they do disclose it. So good job for them. Also, they don't disclose this shop, which is kind of important, especially late game when you have tons of resources, nothing to do with them. You can go there and just spend them all, because those things are stupidly expensive. What else do they not disclose? Maybe the talent points, how they work, how they cost, and the fact that once you get some in the starting minerals and respawn speed and what else, starting Vespin, once you put them in there, you cannot get them out. You don't have an option to get them out. So this game has a couple of problems and newcomers will be very confused. I think I've made actually a tutorial, but I don't think that I put absolutely everything that you need to know there. I put just most of the stuff. Now the details will remain unanswered, but you can just watch some of my other videos and realize how it's done. Because surprisingly, when I looked up the game on YouTube a couple months ago, I believe it was a year and a half ago, I found almost nothing, no explanation for anything. So many people don't really know what's going on, even if they've been playing for a long time. Okay, the HP is changed. There is no way this Hydralisk had 100,000 HP back before the update. It had a lot less. It must have had less. Not 100,000. The stats changed. I swear to God, the stats must have changed. I mean, is this more? It's probably more HP because I can remember the Hydra having 12,000 HP or something. I'm not sure. I'm very unsure of how much HP they exactly got. This is a problem. I'll have to watch back into my older videos and see how much they had before. Because I don't remember any numbers. Not even like the first boss. It's weird because it doesn't really matter, because no matter how much HP they've got, you either have heroes that can destroy bosses or you don't. For now I can hold my own. Okay, nice. It's got the Stalker. The Stalker is the best unit for beginners because it's safe and it deals lots of damage. That is practically everything you need if you go for something like a Stalker, or if you want to farm while you're just beginning. Yes, that works. I'm gonna go bigger bullets next, and then I think I'll go more vitality or bonus vitals, I guess that's how it's called. I wonder if they've changed maybe the boss buffs. I think that if there's a Dreadlord, that means there is a new boss buff. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Okay, now I'm curious. Is there another boss buff for the Dreadlord? Because if the Dreadlord isn't really dangerous, then that will be a huge buff. But if it is, then it's gonna be like a huge downfall for us, the survivors of this game. Because it's practically a free buff if it's easy to destroy. Because there are those bosses that are very easy. For example, Krath or even Brock, if you keep the distance. But then there are those who just terrify everyone. For example, Dehaka, I think, is the scariest, because he's got like 10 range on the drag, and it's almost impossible to Yamato him without going into his drag range. I guess you can, but because he's going towards you at all times, it's very hard to not get dragged while actually using your Yamato on him. And then there's the Broodlord that has also about 14 attack range, which is insane, especially on higher difficulties when it deals like 300 damage per shot. It's very scary, and you cannot Yamato it without going into his range. Time to get the dragon again. Now I'm at level 9, so I'm maxed out in terms of levels. Okay, next boss. What's it gonna be this time? I'm gonna go for the vitals because I want regen and energy. Next, I mean, I have some minerals, but as always the BC is extremely expensive. Let's see what the boss is. Let's see how the boss looks like. Next boss, I believe, is gonna be the Ravasaur, if I remember correctly. No, it's actually the small broodling, or the huge broodling. It's called the breedling mother. Okay, I think they've definitely changed it. Yeah, it has 175,000 HP. I think I remember, I think this guy had like 225,000 HP before. Now it has 175,000. That's like about a 25% reduction in HP, so that's good. But I cannot see the actual delay in their regeneration, because I see that they regenerate at all times when I'm just attacking them. So every single second they are regenerating and then regenerating, and then so on, so on, so on, so on. So that's a bit weird. Okay, minute 21. I think it's gonna take a while for all of the bosses to respawn, but I wanna first see the actual boss buffs, the boss bonuses, to see how they are, to see how they feel. They may have changed. They might have changed those. 200 gas? Okay, sure, I'm gonna give you 200 gas. What is this guy doing here? He's destroying the structures. Okay, that's cool. He's already at 200, look at this. He's so fast now. Is this faster than before? I think it is, at least slightly faster. I believe it takes like 1 hour and 20 minutes in game time to finish the structures. Wait, what? Is the truck leaving and going in the corner with the corner boss? Is that what's happening? No way. Yes, it is. It's going into the corner. And the corner boss is usually there, but not this time. Wait, what? A cargo truck has survived the long drive. What are you talking about? It just spawned 3 seconds ago. I think it got destroyed. And now it rewarded us with stuff. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. If it dies, we lose the bounty. But it died and we haven't lost the bounty. Or maybe the indicator was wrong and then it was about over here, and then when it reached that, it just gave us the bounty. Because after it gives us the bounty, it actually destroys itself. So it might have been that. But that was just so weird, bro. This game is always full of bugs. No matter how many times they patch it, no matter what they do to it, there will always be some new and old bugs. Just weird bugs. I have 1000 gas. What should I go for next? I have the range, the bullets, the boots, the gloves. I could go for the boss once again. The bottom right boss has respawned. Bottom right? That's the dragon. Okay. Is the Ravasaur. Now the Ravasaur might have the same amount of HP. It has less damage. I know, before he had 60 damage and a lot more attack speed. Now it only has... Actually, I think it has the same amount of attack speed. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty interesting. But it does have less damage because it used to have like 60. And his projectiles, for some reason, kind of get deflected. Is that what was happening? Because he was shooting, but then his projectiles weren't hitting the ground. And they weren't doing damage to me at all. Maybe that's also another bug. Who knows how many bugs there are. I will actually have to play a couple of times to realize all of them. I hope there won't be too many though. Because too many bugs can just ruin a game altogether. I need to destroy these guys. I mean, it's not hard. It's okay. It's an okay game for now. I haven't seen any significant bugs, just some little ones like the truck. I'm not even sure what happened to the truck. And also this game doesn't allow replays. So here's an interesting feature. This game never allows replays. But why? I've always wondered why. Because I wanted to go back and look after so many things when I just started. But there were no replays. It was insanely frustrating. I had no idea how much damage some units do. And there was no way I could have gone to the replay and watch it and see it. I had to actually go into the game again and check it out. And if there was a hard difficulty, then it would literally be impossible to do that unless you could go right next to this specific unit. So if you wanted to check out the stats of one unit, then you would literally have to choose a Dark Templar or an invulnerable unit and then just wait for that unit to spawn at the regular speed. And that was just annoying. I've never done that, by the way. I never like went into the game just to see the stats, because that would have been way too boring. I wish it did allow replays, and that would precisely show us what bugs there are, how they work, and how much stats do the units have. Now I'm kind of familiar. Yeah, now they have kind of the same stats. Look at that. Now I know kind of what stats they have, but in the beginning I didn't. I had no idea. So the HP of these Ultralisks is the same at 115,000. Damage at 6, the same. Hydras. I don't know the Hydra stats, but I know they're squishy. I know for sure that they're like very squishy. I think it's time that I max out. It's time that I get these special stats in the other thingy. Oh, the boss. Okay. What boss are we gonna have to deal with this time? I need to be careful in case Stukov or the Haka spawn, because they can do a lot of damage. Come on, where's Stukov? Where's the guy? Show yourself, boss. I think he's the infested though, because this is not the time for Stukov. And it ran away. Oh, here it is, the infestor. 200,000 HP. And it has no delay on regeneration. I mean, why were the patch notes saying that they have a regen delay when they obviously don't? They just start regenerating as soon as I attack them. Maybe after they spawn, maybe the regeneration is starting immediately after they spawn. And that's what the timer is all about. Okay, now it's time to go for the special stats and see what they're all about, but they're the same probably, because the patch wasn't gigantic, but it is significant. It changes a lot, even though it's not huge, because the bosses are a huge part of what the game is, because without the bosses this is nothing, because the bosses give you the buffs. The bosses are usually very hard to destroy, and it's quite an achievement to get rid of the bosses on higher difficulties. So this is, I believe, the 6th boss. We just need to wait a couple more minutes and then we'll be able to see the Dreadlord and the last bosses. And the boss bounties, even though I don't think they changed at all. I'm just gonna watch through them, and maybe they did, but they didn't disclose it. Oh, and this is another thing that they don't tell you in any game descriptions. What is the goal for very hard? I'm not sure. So it doesn't tell you in the description that you will be getting buffs if you kill the bosses, or that you will have to choose between buffs after you kill bosses. Because when you first start and you see those like little boxes with buffs and stuff, you're wondering, what is that? What's that from? And it doesn't tell you that it's a boss bounty. You have to guess, you have to wait until you can actually destroy bosses over and over again, and to then just have a revelation about it, just like how it happened to me. I realized, wait, that's the boss bounty. That has to be the boss bounty. It was so weird. It's so weird to have this instead of just disclosing it. Especially because some of those things are very OP, like double damage or more than double the hit points, or I don't know, double the energy regen. All of those are pretty significant for certain heroes. So that's why I don't really like the fact that they don't disclose everything about the game. There's stuff that you need to learn. You need to actually see, not to learn. Okay, it still does like, no, 150 damage. So the golem is still very strong, even though this is not on a very high difficulty. Okay, the golem is down. What's the next boss? I bet it's Stukov. Also, my level 8 aura no longer affects the bosses, so that will be a big deal against fast bosses like the Haka, for example. The Haka is very fast, and usually you counter him by going for the level 8 thingy, but nope, not anymore, because it doesn't work. So on higher difficulties I wonder how it's gonna be to deal with bosses, as I imagine it's gonna be close to impossible, You have to have tons of vision range to just destroy them before they actually get to run towards you. I maybe should try to do the difficulties again, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see how the new bosses are. I hope the Dreadlord is interesting. The first boss bounty is gonna be this one. We're gonna see if it has changed a bit. Okay, let's see. I mean, most of the units are the same. Those turrets are quite OP. Yes, they are. That's why the Stalker is just the best beginner hero ever. For free hero, yeah. I also believe he's free. I think he's the first builder, or the second or the third-ish. I don't think he actually requires 0 kills, because that would be too OP. You do need to farm a bit before you get to use the Stalker. I'm just gonna go for damage now. I'm as always gonna go for the 1 million boost, the 1 million thingy after I take down the Leech. But they might have switched it. We have Ravagers, okay. They might have actually put the buff of the minerals on the last boss and then put something else on the Leech. But though I don't think that's the case, that would be interesting. That would be quite interesting. How did they see up? I don't know. I mean, some enemy units are weird, yeah, like that. Because you never know what stats they have. You never know if they can actually see over walls. You never know, like, any of that stuff. You always have to wonder. How are the enemy units? Because if you cannot watch the replay, then you cannot see what sight range they have. And I assume they have the sight range of the whole map at all times. If they can attack on the high ground and if they can follow you wherever you go. Okay. No, they're not different, they're the same. Okay, unlock Oracle. I have this one. You have already unlocked the hero. Yeah, let's see. Then what shall I go for? I'm gonna go double kill. I mean, can I not go for it? Wait, what? Did it bug? No way, it bugged. Not again, bro. It bugged. I hope it didn't bug. I hope it's like a temporary thingy. Temporary bug. I really hope this is the case, because I don't want to have this in front of me for the rest of eternity. It happened all too often, this. Now I cannot click there. Next boss gonna go down. Poor Krat. Krat is one of the easiest bosses to deal with, because you just need to dodge his dashes. And his dashes are also like extremely slow, so you can do it with ease. It's just easy to do, easy to dodge. I cannot click on any of these. Even if I click them, I can click them, but nothing will change if I do. This is so weird. It might be temporary, because it happened before. And after a while, it did fade. This game is just full of bugs, full of so many bugs. I mean, I wish the developer could just dedicate himself a bit more to the game, because this is like such a popular game and it could use so many improvements. But it can be great, it can be #1, I'm sure. It can be better than Direct Strike, even though that will take a lot of improvements. It's likely to be, it's likely to get better than Direct Strike with the necessary improvements, because the game tends to be like rewarding AFK people in a lot of scenarios. It just rewards doing that over and over and over again. I just need to wait for the bosses now. I wanna see if the other buffs maybe have changed. Probably, I hope they've changed. They did make changes to the boss HP, but not a lot of other things. I should have checked for armor, you know what? I should have checked for extra armor on the bosses. I'm gonna go for the corner bosses again, just to get a little buff for my Yamato and things. So it is 2000 damage plus 7% of the max HP, which is pretty strong. That's why the BC is one of the strongest units. Just because of this one ability that allows him to destroy any boss. You just need to be in range for some seconds and then you're just good to go. Did he die? He got destroyed by a Hydra. Yeah, ranged units are horrible. I'm gonna have to go for the Golem again. The Golem gives a lot more experience than the Dragon. I believe because he's a lot harder to do, because he can blink and he's tankier. Level 15, 16, almost 17, yeah, look at that. That's a lot. Double damage. I can now get double damage and it can actually work. Yeah, look at that. But the other thing doesn't work. This buff is permanently on my screen and there is not much I can do. I can press on this, but just nothing will happen. Nothing. This is so odd. Oh boy, this is not okay. This has got to be a buff or a bug, right? And this has got to be a very weird and just annoying bug. Okay, that's Kerrigan. How is she? Okay, 333,000 HP. I think that didn't get changed. Maybe I can look at her armor. 250. No, the armor is the same. Okay, I just need to Yamato her. Okay, she still dies to the Yamato easily. Okay, she got destroyed and the bounty will begin in 3 minutes. Okay, that's cool. Next one I believe is gonna be the Broodlord or the Hakam. I think we have left the Broodlord, we have the Haka, we have Brock, we have Lich, and then we have the Dreadlord. The supposed new boss. I wonder what he can do. I hope I won't just lose in the last second because I had no idea what it can do. But Dark Templar is here. Dark Templar has work to do, so we'll never quite lose because he's immortal, he's invulnerable, and Kerrigan just died. And also Kerrigan is the only one who can actually defeat him. No truck! No, we've lost the truck. Even though I don't really need the resources, we've still lost the truck. Yeah, poor truck, man. Poor truck. I just need the 1 million minerals to max out and then I'm good. I don't need anything else. Not even gas. I do need gas to do some upgrades, but not a lot. I need like 30. I'm not even sure why they made that possible, why you actually need gas to upgrade some things, because it doesn't cost enough to make an actual difference. It doesn't cost enough to make you say, oh yeah, but that's too much gas, because it isn't. It's not. It's a lot less than what you'd expect, okay? He asked for 2000, I guess he died or something. Thank you, no problem, but that wasn't me. I did not give you the gas. I have 5000 and nothing to do with it. Am I maxed? Let me check. With the status command, yep. All maxed out. I'm officially maxed out. Bottom right was a respawn. It's my time to go check the boss, go after the boss. Bottom right, that means the dragon. I'm level 17. Will the dragon bring me to level 18? Because if it doesn't, then that's a lot less experience than what the golem has to offer. I can't even target it if it's like on the edge of the map. No, it didn't. Look at this. I'm still 17. This is so weird, bro. That is like little to no experience. That one gave me no experience whatsoever. Okay, next one. What am I gonna go for? I'm gonna go for the cooldowns. I just don't wanna have that screen blocked in my face again, like I am having now. And this doesn't seem to be fading away anytime soon. See, if I get the golem, it gives me almost level 19 and the level 18. Next boss, let's see what's it gonna be. The boss can still get destroyed by my Yamato. Because even though the thingy doesn't affect them... Okay, it's the Dreadlord. I need to run away. The thing with like 1,000 range. Time for it to go down, and it did go down in like 2 shots. Nothing new there. That's the good old Dreadlord. Very scary on higher difficulties. Very easy to deal with on lower ones. Next, I believe we'll have the Haka, and then Brock, and then who? The Haka, Brock, then Lich, and then the Dreadlord finally. That's how it should go, if I recall correctly. I'm still wondering what's up with this screen, bro. What's up with all of these? Come on, man. I can't do this. Why? Why are there so many? Why are there so many like windows with kills on them? And it doesn't happen anything if I click on them. I don't even think that they gave me my buff when I first pressed it. No, I don't think they did actually. I have to check. Do I actually get more kills? Nope. It didn't work. It's here. It's not active. It's bugged. So it's kind of the worst thing that could happen to you. I guess you have to choose very quickly after you get the choice, so that you can see how to do it. I think that's what you have to do. You just need to click one right after it pops up. I hope that's how you do it, because if that's not, then you're gonna be stuck with this for forever, like I am now. I don't know what I did wrong, but this is happening now, sadly. Can I have the dragon again? I guess it will respawn in just a second. I'm level 18. I've never made it to level 100 though, so I have no idea whether or not I can actually even reach that. Because the more levels you get, the harder it gets to get the levels. I've never seen anyone go all the way to the maximum one. Okay, the dragon is not here. That's kind of a shame. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with these banings. No, the queen destroyed them. Poor guys. I just bought all the things. Okay, we have another set of buffs. I'm gonna go for the move speed, because it's cool. Now I can move wherever I want. You can ask resources if you want, because I can give you all of mine. I don't need them. I only need like some minerals and maybe a bit of gas. 4,000, okay, that's a lot to ask for, but I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, come on. This screen is just so annoying. Oh, I just took a bath of banings. Next. Actually, that might be the Haka. I don't think I wanna find out on my own. Because if it drags me into all of this, I'm dead. I could respawn and destroy him again, but then I won't have all my cool buffs. I am very fast, so I can technically run away from him at any point. I'm gonna have to zoom all the way out to see him in case he appears next to me. Come on, where are you, Dehaka? I wish I had more sight range, but this is all I get. This is the most that I can get. Okay, I'm gonna go for these. I'm gonna go for my spells. And to get all of them. Come on, Dehaka, where are you? It feels like he's trolling me. And okay, there he is. Told you. No, I cannot click on him because of these stupid windows. I can't actually click on Dehaka. I can click on his spawns, but not on him. I'm gonna have to go like this and then click him like this. Okay, I got him. Got him, boys. Whew, that was a very hard click to do, really. That's so weird. Saying it was a hard click. Oh no, they dragged me. No, leave me alone. Yeah, I told you that the Haka spawns are just as dangerous as the Haka himself. That's so weird. They can drag you and just annihilate you in seconds. Just why, bro? Just why does that happen all the time? It's so odd and it's like so out of place whenever that happens. It's just bad. Okay, a Muta destroyed poor Bugo man. I think is the... How many times did he die? Only 4, I thought he died more times, but it's only 4 apparently. That's not a lot, by the way. 4 times, not a lot. We have Mutalisks, finally. I haven't seen these guys in a long while. But they aren't dangerous here. They are okay. They're just okay. I'm gonna go for the golem. I bet it respawned. Now I'm a lot faster and I can run a lot faster like this. It doesn't even get to attack me. That's how fast I really am. The boss respawns in 5 minutes. Okay. It even tells me when it's gonna respawn after I destroy it. I can see the dragon. I can even destroy it with my regular auto attacks. Or not. Yeah, this will take a while. I'm just gonna use my Yamato. Level 20. Okay, next one. I think I'm gonna go for the resources and try to max out on these. Even though I doubt they're gonna be enough. I'm gonna try. Okay, first page maxed and then this thing. Oh, look at that. I'm maxed out. I thought it would take more. I guess it used to be more expensive, but not anymore. Now the BC is a lot cheaper than it used to be. Because it had like a full, I believe, second page of upgrades. And it was just obnoxious. It was so out of place. And he had like all of these very expensive upgrades that really didn't do much. They were all for the Yamato and you could like fire it like machine gun. It was just a weird thing. Because you didn't even need all that damage. You could just destroy the bosses in less than half a second even without the thing. But they've changed it. They just replaced it with something better. Now the Yamato is good as it is and it doesn't really need any work. What was that? Was that the boss? Next I guess it's the Brock guy. Brock, are you around? Okay, there. How did he get there? Okay, he got one shot. He got one shot. I guess that's what happens when you are a level 20 battle cruiser. I guess I do have like 500% bonus damage. So that kinda makes me one-shot things. I just need to wait for 2 more bosses to see what the big one is all about. What the huge one is all about. What the Dreadlord is all about. I don't wanna kill him immediately after he spawns. I wanna see what he can do. I really want Archon, but it seems impossible to do anything with Vulture. No, get Stalker. It's way better. Or I guess you need to go and do stuff with the same class, right? Or you can go Dark Templar and go for the infested buildings over and over again if you really want to do that. You can do that. You just can. I'm level 20. I'm gonna get to 21 shortly. I only miss 15 XP. That's all I'm missing. Okay, I'm gonna go to the corner. Maybe the boss spawned so I can feast on him again. Poor golem, man. I'm gonna get my spells. No. Okay, he hasn't respawned actually. And the boss buffs are the same. Nothing else different. They're the exact same. This is so weird. I thought that maybe they would have changed them, but nope. Not at all. I just wonder now what the buff for the Dreadlord is gonna be. I just hope we are gonna have a buff. It would be weird to have like no buffs for it. Bottom left, boss respawn. Perfect. I can try and destroy it. Can I one-shot it? That's my question. Okay, let me try. Not... Wait, what? I'm dealing 0 damage. Why? I'm gonna cast it again. What is this? I do 0 damage with my Yamato. Can you see this? Wait, what? Okay, next one I'm gonna go for Brock Power Aura. Maybe this is gonna help. Okay, this is definitely helping. But the golem just takes 0 damage. It takes 0 damage. What's going on? I mean, it does take some damage, but it's gonna be following me for the rest of my life now. Okay, let me go for the Lich. Okay, it does do quite a bit of damage. The Lich I think is the same. It still has like the insane amount of 1000 armor, like it usually does. Look at this, I'm just going after the golem again and again. Wait, what? What did I do? What did I do? I clicked something and it blocked. It blocked on this guy. No way. No way, what is this? What is this bug? Dude, Viking, can you please kill your... Wait, what? Okay. Never mind. There was just a temporary bug. What in the world was that? I clicked on something and then my camera kept like locking onto him. Okay, that was a bug. That had to be a bug. Look at the golem. No, again. I mean, what is this? What is happening here? I'm shooting at the golem with like 3 rays and with my auto attacks, and it doesn't really do damage. I mean, I'll have to deal with this. Now I need to see what the Dreadlord does. That is my end goal, and then I can finally leave the game. Look at that. What's that? Why? I mean, it's taking damage, but still, this is taking so long. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be easy. Why, Mr. Golem? Why? Why are you so hard to destroy? Next wave, come on, I just want to see the Dreadlord in his stats and what he does. You can even see my Yamatos on the minimap. Okay, again, my camera got locked on that Viking for a second or two. I'm not even sure why. Okay, cargo truck is leaving. I don't care about your truck. I just wanna see the Dreadlord. Show me the Dreadlord. I've had enough of this game. What? What is this? Is this a bug from the golem? Because it keeps regenerating. So that might be it. The golem takes no damage. My Yamatos are dealing insane damage, but it's not affecting him. I'm gonna go for the levels. Oh, come on. Why am I getting bugged in front of that Viking? Is that in front? Is it like on top of the Viking or on top of the minimap? Is this a hack? Is this guy a hacker? The Viking. Oh, please. Kill yourself and respawn. Because this is too weird. Try that. No, not again. What is this? What is this thing? Just do it. Oh, look at the Dreadlord. It has 165,000. It spawns infernals that don't do a lot of damage. What is this? Oh, I'm asleep. So he does have a sleep spell after all. And I'm bugged. What is this game, bro? Bro, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, okay, I blinked. I teleported. Okay. Did he? Okay, he did kill himself. But still, bro. Okay, so how much damage does he do? Okay, these infernals are teleporting towards me. So the Dreadlord despawning these, it can make me sleep. And it died. Okay. So the Dreadlord is not that scary. It's like, okay, but these golems do so much damage. I finally got it. I finally got that damn golem from the corner. Man, that took long. Okay, I mean, these golems are not scary. Oh, you know what? They do deal like 100 damage, so that is kind of scary. And they are, I hope they are like temporary units. We're gonna have to see. Okay, so they do fade off. Let's see what the buff is. I just need to wait a minute and 40 seconds. Check out what the buff is. I hope it's gonna be something interesting. I don't want it to be just something boring. Okay. I mean, they don't do that much damage. I guess they have reduced damage now. Okay. So the Dreadlord is interesting. I like it. The golems are very hard to deal with because they do teleport like the actual other golem. So that's interesting. Infernal, level 8. This is pretty cool actually. Would they die from the Yamato? Yeah, they do die. They don't have a lot of damage reduction. So that's a thing. That's a good thing. That means they are killable. But he does spawn them over and over and over again. I've seen him spawn tons of them. Yeah, the game is overall cool. I think it's better if you only look at the updates, but after the bugs, I'm not sure what to say. I think it might actually be worse with all this. Okay, look at this. I have now Summon Kel'Thuzad, kill value, Vespin, minerals, Kel'Thuzad, and 30 talent points. These are the same as the Lich King, except I get 30 talent points instead of the level, instead of 5 levels. So this is it. This is the new update. I think it's pretty cool. I think the developer did a great job with this game, except for the bugs. If I take into consideration the bugs, I think the game is worse than before. I really hope it's gonna fix them. I don't even know why this is a thing. I'm gonna get my points to make sure that they work, and they do work. So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.